Welcome back to some Cuphead for delicious last course. I'm Dear Darling, and work up your appetite as it's a good day for a swell battle, as we're finally fighting Chef Saltbaker in expert mode once again. So let's see what's different. Oh, okay, well, first thing I can definitely see is different is the fact that we have started off with two flaming chickens. They don't seem to attack simultaneously. I don't know if the sugar always had gave out 2 attacks as well, but that's also quite nice. So I don't know, nothing too crazy thus far on the first phase. If the only crazy thing is the fact that oh god. If the only crazy thing is the fact there's 2 chickens, it's not too bad. I will say that this is a lot of stuff going on all at once. Ooh, okay. I don't even know if we can hit him. We can hit him with a laser, right? I think. We've already taken 3 hits. I don't think that hit him, I'm going to be honest, that definitely did not look like it hit him. So I assume, probably, if we want to laser him, we should parry off a sugar, then laser. I mean, we nearly made it to 2nd phase on first try, which is not bad. Of course, now, at a certain point, we're going to have to perfect this to actually make sure that we can get there with enough HP. So I'm not too worried about trying to S rank in the early stages. I think what we should do is have, you know, we got to understand we're in it for the long haul against Chef Saltbaker. We got to understand that we got to have time to practice all his phases and time to practice his attacks even in later phases. So we should probably stick through and not. Basically what I'm saying is we should not be in the business of misery for one, but also in the business of resetting willy-nilly. Mainly because I think we just need the practice. Okay, yeah, you can hit with a laser. That lobber is absolutely atrocious. No, you know, someone take away my lobber. Okay, so we're in phase 2, which we've definitely. What's phase 2? Phase 2 is the salt shakers, isn't it? Oh, the chicken fires are still here. Okay. So I guess you're just here for the entire fight now. I'm trying to remember what his other phases are as well. I don't really remember. Okay, no, one of them's the salt. Oh, okay, icicles. Not icicles, like ballerina dancer or whatever. I mean, this one, I can't think anything but crack shot is what we want to do in phase 1, because we just have so much to be dodging, literally all the time. How could we ever use anything but this? It does seem like, oh, there's always 2 sugars to parry, which is nice. Never mind. Okay, just do this to laser the cookies as well, so we have a little bit less to deal with. Lobber, again, rearing its head is probably the most useless weapon in this fight, unfortunately. Okay, dodge, please, thank you. Okay. And then we just got to find out what we're doing with the chickens. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, I forgot the leaves do damage. Okay, let me out. I forgot you have stuff to parry as well. Okay. okay. We're doing okay. Oh, I didn't see that parry. I definitely could have parried that. Is the annoying thing. I guess it's not really worth trying to go for the higher salt shakers unless you got a lock-on ability. Okay, this is definitely a lot. Come on. Surely. No. How close are you? How long is that phase? Okay, I forgot that was a thing to do, is because lasers are very not useful on that phase. That we're meant to use our supers quite early. Basically, we laser as soon as we get it on this phase, and then we laser. We don't laser again because we don't get another opportunity to laser, but we use our supers as much as possible. Oh, I shouldn't try and jump over the things unless I'm willing to jump dash or do a full commit jump, because it's very difficult otherwise. I also should not get in the business of just running away from the sugars. You know, jump over it, dash. You know, it's fine to lose your weapon if you don't take damage. That might be a bit low. Okay, no, just high enough. Because as good a lock-on weapon is, or a big spread weapon is, it's not worth taking damage for. Because I assume we're going to have a lot of time. Oh, the fact we didn't take damage is incredible. Okay, I genuinely don't know what weapon is the best weapon to be using on this phase. I assume it's crack shot. Again, crack shot, you know, is supreme. Reign supreme. Okay, definitely should not. I seem a crack shot thing is actually quite helpful, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, come on. No, I can't figure out where to dodge. Okay. Just get me out. You must nearly be dead. It'd be nice if we had more of a visual indicator of how much damage you were taking in this phase. So, you know, we had like a semblance of hope. That looked like it was one salt shaker away, though. I think we should probably just sort of cut our losses, and we're not going to be able to. We're going to be wasting super on this fight in that second phase. Oh, and we should basically just stick with any lock-on ability we have and just focus on dodging. Just 100% of our mind power goes to dodging. Oh, okay. Because that kind of seems like where it should be at, right? This entire fight is all about dodging. So we should not be too preoccupied with making sure we're doing the most optimum damage possible. I'm just going to assume that they give us extra time for this fight, and then it's more than enough time we need to actually pass this phase. So okay, and any lock-on ability works for me, including lock-on. We're just 100% focused on dodging, and we dash in emergencies if we absolutely have to. We should probably try and lure the fighters over, like, closer together, so we don't have to deal. Oh, I tried to dash there, but my reactions were a bit too slow, so we don't have to deal with both of them like overlapping their jumps. In this phase, we can concentrate a bit more on doing damage efficiently and quickly, because it's not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. What I'd basically say is it's not too different from regular mode, it's just faster, is what it feels like to me. Also, he seems to always start off with a sugar attack, which I don't know if that's always the case. I don't think that was always the case in regular mode, but it might be. I thought he always started with sugar or limes. But maybe it's because they want the lime to be the lime attack to be overlapping. I gotta remember, it doesn't matter what weapon we're using in this phase. All of them, apart from Lobber, is fine. Oh no, wait, hold on. He just started with a lime, so he always starts with a lime and then sugar. It seems. No, he definitely had cookie. Why am I resetting? I don't know why I'm resetting. Get out of this habit of resetting. I'm too used to Mortimer Freeze. I'm resetting all the time. Because he definitely went into a cookie attack second one time. Oh god. Okay. That's amazing. That we didn't take any damage there. The cookie attack is still quite difficult. And probably at that point I should try at least fishing a little bit for any sort of spread weapon. Or any sort of piercing weapon. Because I think it's easy to forget that this weapon actually pierces. Okay. Oh, I didn't dash again. I don't know why I didn't. I couldn't figure out how to get high enough to use a laser. I don't even know if that hit you, to be honest. Note to self, do not laser you while you're doing the sugar attack, because you lean far away when you breathe. Also, we've taken like 5 hits already, which is not great, I'll say, but... Oh, that's not great. landing on the line. So, okay, I'm going to throw out a prediction now. How many episodes is it going to take for us to defeat S rank Chef Saltbaker? I'm predicting 6 episodes. You might say that's a lot. This boss is hard, is what I can say. Damn. If we could just like take one weapon out of rotation, it's not been that detrimental, but it really is, you know, a real shame when you're like scrolling through and you're just like, oh, you know, I've got Lobber. What do I do with Lobber? And the answer is not a lot on this side. I think it also certainly feels like there's a lot of fights which are above us compared to fights which are below us, which is probably a large contributing factor in why Lobber feels considerably worse than Twister does. Oh god, I'm sure part of it is also the fact that Twister fires out so many projectiles as well. It sort of feels like you're doing more damage. Oh, okay, I didn't even see that chicken. I should have paid more attention, to be honest, but it's fine. Remember, lose your weapon. It's the second phase you want to keep your weapon at all costs. This one, all of the weapons are fine. You just gotta sort of focus. You gotta like unfocus your eyes in these sort of games to like see where the damage is going. I mean, spread shot's not spread shot. Charge shot isn't great, I would say, but it's fine. I think that's also all our heals. At the very least, you know, Chef Saltbaker, you can't be mad at parries in this fight. He basically hands out parry like crazy. Ooh, I wonder if you can parry off most of these attacks. Oh, the chicken didn't do damage. I guess the chicken stops doing damage, maybe. Okay. We focus on surviving. We watch it. We dodge out because we needed to. I saw that coming and I could not figure out how to walk to dodge it. Also, is that what peppercorns actually look like? Like in the wild or something? I've never seen green peppercorns. Oh look, see, he did a cookie attack second. But peppercorns I'm much more used to. Very much with sort of like black or brownish looking colours. Okay, if you take 2 hits that quickly, maybe we can reset. But I mean, seeing as we haven't even made it to the final phase yet, I feel like resetting is a bit of a fool's errand. I wonder if it's worth trying to do this whetstone attack on him. It's not easy, but the sooner we get through phases, the better, I'd imagine, in this fight. It's quite hard to find out whetstone hitbot though, because when you don't hit it, it's really bad. Also, if you play really badly, it's also really bad. Wait, was I muted this entire time? Hold on. Okay, it doesn't seem like I was muted, and I don't know if I want to go back through and like edit out a cough. Normally I like edit the coughs because they're kind of like loud, but Cuphead takes so long to render, but I'm not sure I can be bothered. So you might just have to deal with the fact that I coughed into a microphone at one time. If it helps, it wasn't like completely into the microphone because I ended up sort of... I have this tendency now to sort of like lean away from my microphone, which is not good because it means like I end up being kind of quiet for a lot of people. Okay. So I really shouldn't, but you know what? Part of me is kind of like, what if we didn't use the Divine Relic? What if we used Crackshot and Laser? It seems silly to use Laser just for the cookie attack, and I think it is the more I think about it. But Crackshot's good on the second phase, it's good on the first phase. It's not particularly good on the third phase, I would say, but... So I'm not really sure if any of them are particularly like better than the other in the third phase, I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, you gotta let your eyes unfocus. You gotta be able to focus on the big picture all at once. Which is, you know, not the easiest thing to do. Especially when you're looking for yellow and his eyes are such a glowy yellow as well. It's just mean to let the chickens stay around to the second phase. Maybe if they stayed around in that second phase, actually in regular mode, but... I guess it was mean then as well. I guess just because something is slightly less mean than another thing doesn't mean it's not also mean. I don't know why I'm also not changing my weapon. Or like not dashing in the slightest. I guess to deal with the cookies, but it's not like the cookies are the worst thing in the world. They're very squishy. There's a nice thing about them. Okay. Oh, come on. Come off at you. Oh, come on. Come off at you. Okay. That's no good. I just threw away all my health in a matter of seconds. I don't even know what we're going to do in the third phase. It's going to be right nightmare. Okay, that's not lock on. That's a lock on weapon. Okay. I have no idea how I dodged that. I'm going to be honest. I keep looking down at the ground. I forget. I need to look upwards as well for the chicken. Ooh. Just reset. But getting hit by the first literal attack is, you know, demotivating. It's not good for your mental health. You got to be good in what? You got to have a right mindset if you're going to fight Chef Saltbaker. If I don't have laser, I should probably just dodge through the cookies. Otherwise, I can actually stay in. Well, I was going to say destroy them, but in that case, I just didn't even hit that one. Ooh, okay. Not getting sugar in the first 3 attacks is difficult, I would say. Wow, he's just on a spree of doing lime into cookies right now. You put the lime on the cookie nut. Okay. Or crack shot, because crack shot can at least kind of pierce the cookies. Whee! I don't know how we're going to do this, I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at this fight and I'm just like, how are we going to ever S-rank this? This is going to be an absolute nightmare. I just sort of like had a moment of self-reflection where I was like, am I going to be good enough to do this? I mean, eventually, I suppose. You practice something enough, you'll get good enough at it. I'm just like, how many hours is it going to take? I'm sort of, basically what I'm doing is I'm getting flashbacks to Pantheon of Hallownest. You know, where I spent like 50, no, maybe not 50 hours. I'm going to say I spent like 25 hours or something just on Pantheon of Hallownest. And not all, you've got to remember, but not everything, if you don't know, basically I played Hollow Knight ages ago, and then like one of the final things you can do as a challenge in the game is you defeat all the bosses in a giant boss rush. Sort of in a row, you get like pit stops every like 15 bosses or so, and it basically took up a huge amount of episodes, and so much so because, spoilers I suppose, there's a very difficult final boss at the end of that gauntlet, and then I had to practice that boss so much off camera to actually get consistent enough that after going through the entire gauntlet, for 45-minute long gauntlet, just to get one attempt at the final boss, was incredibly demotivating. I can also sort of like feel my eyes unfocusing a little bit as I play this, which is normally a sign that, like, you know, it's time to stop, which is fine because, you know, we've got about 3 minutes left. So I am about to stop. I'm recording anyway. Because fortunately I have already recorded Animal Crossing for today. Is it a good episode? It's meh, I would say. Okay, I mean, it's not what I want. This is fine. This is not what I want. This is not what I need. Something, something, something I do not understand. Something's not right, really wrong. High School Musical? I don't know. When in doubt, sing High School Musical. I just kind of want to make it to a third phase, just to be like, we did. That bay leaf. We do have a lot of health, to be fair. I don't think we have any more heals left, so this can't be an S-rank run. Come on. You must be nearly done for. I was gonna say. Get out of here, chicken. Okay, I see there's 2 of you now. Okay. Oh. Well, we made it to the third phase. I'm gonna give it one more attempt. I am just sort of thinking, like, how am I ever going to do this boss fight? This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be impossible. It's going to be Kim impossible. I'm feeling a bit Ron unstoppable, or Ron very stoppable right now. Come on. Come on, chicken. You can't do me like that. This is rude. It's just disrespectful at this point. The amount of hours I put into you, King. You do me dirty with a double chicken boss fight. I thought we had a mutual camaraderie. I thought we had a bit of mutual respect. Although, I suppose if you're a viewer, you get to look forward to the absolutely insane conversations which are going to start happening during these Cuphead fights. Because, like, it wasn't it last time during, like, Chef Saltbake, I ended up, like, talking about, like, like, the cost of living crisis or something. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I was talking about something very random. But if you haven't seen Pantheon of Hallownest, the conversations there get absolutely wild. I didn't even parry that. But yeah, this is going to be... We're in it for the long haul. This is going to... I mean, I predicted... Six episodes doesn't seem long enough now I think about it. I'm going to predict... I'm predicting 10 episodes from now to S-rank Chef Saltbaker. I don't know if that's like an overestimate or something, but we're in it for the long haul. Hopefully you are too. So, you know, I know, buckle in is what I'm gonna say. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Cuphead, delicious last course. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, description, shares are greatly appreciated. Discord, Twitter down below. Hope to see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.